back to another episode of Cooking with Buttons, healthy living, healthy mind, healthy all the time. Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about a little known food that is called the pizza pie. Okay, the pizza pie. Now, some people will make a pizza pie by themselves, and the thing about making a pizza pie by yourself is that you might not realize how unhealthy it could be. If you don't take special precautions, you could end up with a very unhealthy meal. So what I'd like to recommend today is another way of consuming pizza that is guaranteed to deliver a maximum amount of health. And that is this here. See? Now I'm going to take you a bit through this type of pizza and why this is a kind of a superior choice in various ways. So first off, Mike's. Okay? Now, you might go and you might say, hey, I'm looking for a different kind of pizza, and it's Delicio pizza or something. Now, this one actually has a name, Mike. Now, why would Mike put his name on something if he didn't really stand behind the product? Right? So right away, you know that this is a bit of a different. There's got a different feel to it right away. Okay, now something else here. Depuis 1967, that means since 1967 in French. Depuis means since in French. Okay, that's a little culture for you. Now, what happened since 1967 in this box? Right? Think about it. The pizzas had time to ferment deliciously. Okay, so it has been aged, which is different than if you just pick up a pizza and you make it fresh at home, you're not going to get all the richness and the texture and the depth and the body of a pizza that's been aged. So right away, since 1967, now this was also not nearly as expensive as you'd expect for something that's been aged for so long. Okay, now that is not even near where the greatness of this kind of product lies. Because check this out. Divine. Okay? So now, right away, that is really extreme. Okay? This is literally godly. This is literally from on high. Okay? And now, can you imagine? Here we are working along in the earth with earthly feet, well, some of us have feet, and some of you. And here we are on Earth, and we are able to experience something in this pizza pie that has been aged that literally gods would eat. This is the type of food that gods eat, and you can just have it. Now that, I think, is really extraordinary, and obviously is going to be quite a panacea for various health concerns because of its divine nature. Okay, so again, it's just kind of making these little connections about health that really connect, that make it so that you can really experience a full range of health rather when you're making food. Okay, so something else. This is stuffed crust baby. Now, why would it use the word baby in that? Babies also need a lot of health. Okay. And because they are very vulnerable to various pathogens and whatever else. So this is speaking directly to infants. And it's letting them know that there is, first of all, that the crust is stuffed, and also that it is good for babies. So now, and if you're a full-blown adult, you can imagine that it is good enough for babies who are very vulnerable. Now, if you're going to get extra health out of that right away. Another thing. So good, so yummy, so yummy. So again, they don't even need to qualify that at all. They just said so good, so yummy, you know what we're talking about. Okay, now one last thing about this product, because I know you're already like, I think I had you at the aging process of this pizza, because you're like, whoa, that must be so deep, and how divine it is. But one more thing, okay, hold on one second. There we go. So now, I'm going to show you one more thing. Here we go. Here, look. There's no need for extra cheese when your pizza already has 4 types. It's as cheesy as you can get. Okay? If you could say, okay, maybe I could have a 5th cheese. No, you couldn't. What a joke. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? That's not even possible. As you can clearly see, this is as cheesy as it can get. You cannot have more cheese than this. You could have less. You could have 3 cheeses. But you cannot have more than 4 cheeses on a pizza. That is absolutely ridiculous. And this pizza has proven it. Okay, so even, and then I want to bring this back down to science for a minute. Even in the realm of the divine, you cannot have more cheese than this. So by maximizing the amount of cheese, balancing that out with the age and the fermentation process, and naming it directly after the person, the man that made it, Mike, and having it also be just good enough for babies, and having it be so yummy and good, all of these things combine to make it a very, very healthy choice for dinner, for your family, for certainly for babies, if you have any babies, and just in general, overall. So I highly recommend this. If you are in the mood for pizza, I highly recommend having a 4 cheese maximum cheese pizza, slow aged and fit for the gods. Okay, thank you very much. This has been Cooking with Buttons. Healthy living, healthy mind, healthy in various ways.